Good morning. We are live.
What's up?
So this is my first, bro, I haven't even been looking at the, just got up not too long ago. So let's see if there's any good press releases as drops here in the next minute, 7 a.m. Let's go. I agree. Good morning. Saber. Good morning, Alexandru. Oh, let's see what's anything popping.
What the frick? Oh, there we go. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I got my history on. I need to update.
Saber, what's up? Alexandra, what's up? DPRO, no shares available. It's already done.
Little pop from FGF, SGD, REPL is kind of giving back its gains. Anybody play that one?
Yeah, I'm on it. I got in it originally on that when it touched those lower highs.
TYGO.
Oh, TYGO's got a nice little, doing a little retest. TYGO.
Saber, I'm doing all right this morning. REPL is the only thing I've touched for real. But I got into it in those multiple highs sitting right there when it was climbing back up, and then I cut it because I didn't like the way it looked, and then I got back in after it broke that second high where that red candle's at, the top one, the second, and it pumped back up again, and I added like 30 more percent of what I wanted. And then I'm still in it right now. I should have probably got out, but I'm gonna see how it's in. I'm in TYGO too.
Me too. Nice little retest play.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it get back down to these highs or these lows, depending on where it wants to like slow down at, and then probably cut it. REPL is just tanking right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna take some shares off.
Computer's lagging a little bit. I'm not really sure why. Probably should needed to reset my computer, honestly. I'm bad about leaving it going too long.
You're talking about like leaving it on all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. I just lock it because I got all the kids and stuff. But I used to turn it off. But when I'm like transitioning from going to like doing whatever with them to trading, I hate having to start it up and wait for it to boot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Bro.
Martin, good morning. Quiet pre-market. Yeah, I know.
Good.
Like there was I don't know if anybody was up at like when market opened at 4, but I wasn't, just one Raven, but there was quite a few faders at 4 that were they looked pretty good.
Dang.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them.
Dang. Yeah, I didn't play him
Yeah.
today. Phase 2 trial news on CANF. So I'd be surprised if we don't see a pop on it. Let's see. CANF.
About to add a second monitor to my setup too. Just
Nice.
talking to yeah. Are you two monitors?
Yeah, I have only have one other monitor, but it's one of those big curved screens. So I have
Yeah.
like three. I usually can comfortably put like three different tabs open, but you just using your like one screen
I
right now?
have one curved monitor. It's a Asus gaming monitor, but I'm probably gonna get another one and put them side by side. Uh, how big is that curved monitor you have?
Shoot, I don't even know. It looks like it's probably about 2 feet. It's pretty big.
Oh wow. Yeah, my goal would be to get two of those for sure. Anybody got FGF today? Did anybody see STAK? No, but that was one of the ones I was talking about.
4 a.m. Man, I don't even want to look at it because I didn't wake up. I was like, bro, you should probably wake up at 4 today. And I was like, nah. What was the ticker?
So there's STAK and there's FGF and then there's a few other ones. I got one of this curve monitors and it's a game changer. Yeah, I got a curve.
Yeah,
I know, right?
that's exactly that's the play right there.
Yeah,
That's the 4 a.m. pop. Man,
yeah.
vape kind of jaded me a little with that 4 a.m. pop, but we need to talk about vape. So many of us got destroyed on vape, and we should have never touched that play because that thing was. I don't know when I changed my entry criteria in the 70s, and it had like a baby float. So that's my own fault for blowing up with that one, to be honest.
Yeah, you said the float was under 500K.
I think so, but you usually know that if it's a 70, like this stock was trading for $70 and moving like that, that tells you it's a low float. That means they recently have did some reverse splits. Usually after that, the float's tiny. So I don't know. That was just a dumb bonehead play, to be honest.
Well, dude, there was somebody that I follow on Twitter is they're like an 8-figure trader, and they lost 2 million on vape, bro. So don't feel bad.
Well, look at how many people in the group it got too. There's
Yeah.
a lot of us. I think we're pretty good at shorting. You know what I mean? A lot of us are green consistently, but that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, my wife was like, I was like, I didn't even touch that one because I was asleep. She's like, well, sounds like everybody got hit. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it wasn't a good day for shorts. She was like, yeah, but you guys are pretty good about whatever, like making money. So
I ain't pretty good about anything lately, but we'll see. But I'm looking forward to the end of the month call though, because man, it's been like a historic month for some of y'all. Not to specific call outs, but bro, I know you've had a crazy week, crazy days. CJ, Raven.
yeah, CJ
Martin's been super consistent, so I'm excited to hear.
CJ had 25K a day. Like it started Raven had like 28. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna give a specific number out right now, but I've hit over 6 figures in the last
Let's go.
well into. So yeah. And what's funny is all my trades are from my phone, bro. Everything I do is from my phone. Except for when I get on live stream. So I'm gonna get Edge to trade. I'm gonna get a second monitor. I'm gonna nail down some other things, some other tweaks and stuff that I gotta make. And then it should be a total game changer. It should be really good. I was about to close my account after losing to VAPE. That's what Saber said.
Same, bro. I'm not even kidding. Nah, I wasn't gonna close my account, but I am tempted to go back private many times. So I'm gonna keep trading, but I feel like that Kimfo interview was a curse. I've only went backwards since then. So I kind of liked being private when I traded. But I've
It's
seen
out of the bag now.
Yeah, I've seen how many people have grown in our group, though. Said they've made historic gains and great weeks, and they've learned a lot from whether it's me, you, other people in the group. So I'm gonna keep it going, but man, going back private has been very tempting lately.
I feel that. That's kind of why I like. I haven't opened that can of worms yet, bro. You know, I've talked a little bit about that, but I'm glad I haven't opened that bag yet. Did we get any press releases at 7?
Yeah, but there weren't like not as many as usual. The main one was that phase 2 trial CANF. I think it already fell back down. Bro, my computer's lagging. I might let you take over until I can reset my computer or something.
Yeah, do that.
How did we do it last time? You shared in Jesus, I can't even talk. You screen shared in Zoom, and then I think I
You did it on
streamed that. Yeah,
on YouTube.
Let's do that. Because I need to reset my computer.
I just screen shared.
Perfect. So let me. Oh, but if I reset my computer, I can't do that though.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
Maybe I just need to reset the trading view app. Let me close it. I need to.
Oh shit. REPO coming back up a little bit.
Dang, I think I just cut off the stream, bro. Everybody just got kicked out. Yeah. I'm an idiot. What came back up?
REPO's kind of like bouncing.
Bro, I just made a bonehead mistake. Let me see, where's my...
Alexandria said you're still on.
Oh, cool.
You're still on stream. You used to use scans, bro?
What's up?
Scans? CANZ? Scans, the app?
Yeah.
You used to use them?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
Really? It's on your desktop.
Oh, where's it at?
Top next to OBS Studios, top left.
Oh,
on the right.
It was probably one of the ones that remember I told you I tried all these scanners?
Oh, yeah.
So it was probably just one I tried in the past. Remember, I had a brain injury, bro. I don't remember. I have bad memories.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
No, it's all good. No, I just...
You're funny, bro. You said, I got a brain injury, bro. Can't forget. I forget everything.
Dude, I really do. That's why I kind of wanted to create my own path, because it's short term. I'm pretty rough after the head injury.
Me too, dude. Me too. And mine was just from poor life choices, but you get the idea.
Bro, why is my computer lagging today? It's embarrassing. Is it my internet or is it my... What a way to bounce back. Can't even live stream. But made pretty good on TYGO. It dropped down to like 180s. Went ahead and got out of it.
Are you scalping, bro?
I always scalp. I know you told me I need to scalp more, but
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you already have the risk tolerance to be a scalper, bro. And scalping is so easy. If it starts to go against you, just get out and then get back in when you see what you like.
Yeah,
But
I already played TYGO twice. Played the pop when it went down to 190, got out. Then
and
when it popped back to 205, played it, got it back at 187. So, but I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why my computer's lagging. Probably got too much crap pulled up.
let's see, I'm back and forth on the live stream. You're still live, I think.
Yeah, I am, but my trade view is like not even.
Oh,
Poor signal means delays, leaving the woodland for flawless update. So yeah, something's lagging. I'm trying to think, how do I reset my computer without going off stream? I wish I could hand it over to you, but I don't think I have that capability. Okay, we're back. It's just going to lag today, I guess. I don't know. Maybe my internet will get better. Where's all my indicators at? Jesus Christ.
how do you stream from YouTube?
It's connected to this app called OBS, and then that's why it'd be hard for me to like hand it over to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's back on now, but all my indicators are. Where's my indicators at? I'll get it figured out before 7:30 with our other press releases, but.
This dude Brandon hopped in the stream and goes, Ross Cameron, JK, good morning.
Oh my God. I saw that he had like his biggest. I was kind of scrolling on YouTube and I saw that he posted a video about his biggest loss this year. So same day I had one of my biggest losses. So, but no more Ross. I was talking to Colin yesterday too. He called me on the phone and Ross came up and I'm like, bro, I'm tired of hearing about this dude.
Yeah, that's hella funny.
But
put one indicator in. Golden Pin says put one indicator up and they should all come back.
My computer's just lagging, bro. Like what the? How about this? Let me are you screen sharing on yours? I'll let you screen share for now until my computer gets back. So we'll do what we did that one time when you were screen sharing Zoom. So can you screen share on Zoom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you already are, aren't you? Oh,
Am
you
I?
already are
Oh, I am.
sharing.
I am screen sharing. Cool.
Let me pull that up. There we go. And then I will close out apps in the background. You still in REPL?
REPO and TYGO. REPO is like pitter pattering around.
I hate they put my last.
Can y'all like send a message in the chat? Can y'all see my is that visible for y'all?
I can see it. You're just kind of zoomed out a little bit, but bro, I wasn't ready this morning. I got way too many tabs pulled up.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's my computer. It's like not even letting me open tabs right now. I can't even see the comments or whatever.
I don't understand why it's got all this space in between on the screen.
Yeah,
on the YouTube.
I'm gonna I wish I could like restart my computer without kicking it off live stream though. I think it's my computer, not my internet. My internet looks fine. Probably because I haven't shut down my computer in 3 months. Nah, maybe not 3 months, but it's been a while.
I'm like really excited for this. What the hell happened on my? Yeah.
I'm trying to give me PTSD, bro. Pulling up vape.
My bad.
That one almost maybe went private, bro. I'm not even kidding. That one, I was like, I don't know if I don't want to be public anymore.
FGF went from fucking $20 to fucking $76. Yeah, that vape one that shit was treacherous.
And I was in heavy too.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me the other day.
I always pick the right ones to go heavy.
For sure. Yeah, just do the opposite next time and you're good.
Yeah. Appreciate all the help, Golden Pen. Yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm trying to do it without y'all seeing all my crap. I got too many tabs up, and I know what I can do. I should. I got a lot of like.
They can't see your stuff, bro. It's me.
No,
streaming. No, sharing.
It's sharing my screen though. Watch.
I thought I was screen sharing.
Yes, but it's screen sharing my screen.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. My bad.
I got a solution. So now I'm screen sharing this, putting it up here. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Most of the time it goes a little smoother than this, but okay, there we go. Now I can pull up things in the background. Appreciate the tip, Golden Pen. Control Alt Delete. See what all kind of crap I got pulled up. Yeah, I know, Raven. That's what I probably need to do. Just restart my computer, but I want to come off live stream, so I'll just close out some of these other tabs. But yeah, you're good, bro. I can see it now on yours.
On my screen?
Yeah. Now I'm looking at comments. Put one indicator on, you should be good. Hard to read anything. Checking task manager. Love that comment, Ross Cameron. That's hilarious.
Damn, it's been like a really slow morning.
Uh-oh. Task manager. You know what's funny is even at my job, like most of y'all know, I run like dispensaries for a cannabis company. The my IT chick will have to reach out to me, like tell me to like shut down my computer. Apparently, she can see on her side that it needs to
like
my work
reboot.
computer. She's like, "Bro, reset your computer, man." I mean, I've been a little bit better. I usually reset it before I go live, so this doesn't happen. But I woke up late today. But cool, this is working. We'll have to live with this today. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
But
Raven,
yeah,
Justin.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was reading comments. Sorry. Damn, I got out of TYGO. It's tanking.
Same. I got my last position I cut was at like 182 or something when it came to
Start consolidating.
Yeah, and when it came to one of the you got it pulled up, yeah, one of those EMAs, SMAs, or whatever. But somebody told me I should scout more.
Got to, bro.
Now
I'm telling you.
You told me that, and Colin told me that as well. So we'll start scouting a little bit more.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, no, he's good, bro. Like Colin, if you're on, I'm about to give you a shout out. He's trading a little bit smaller, but dude's had 18 days green in a row. He was a long before he came into the group. And again, like I'm proud that since people joined the group, they're much better traders. I'm not sure what happened with me. Maybe spilling my secrets. I can't. I haven't been trading at my peak since I created the group. But Colin, he's went on an 18-day win streak. Like so I kind of took him under my wing personally because he knew somebody that I know. And long story short, when I rolled out the group. But yeah, he's on an 18-day win streak. Killing it.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I say trading smaller, but like not that much smaller. He's still bringing in four-figure days and stuff.
I'm pretty sure he just had a 5-figure day like last week.
He doesn't share his P&L.
Oh, maybe that was CJ then.
Yeah, CJ, he's been killing it. But yeah, long story short, he told me to I need to scout more. I've been holding too long, so
especially with how volatile the market is, bro. If you don't, like, I just noticed that if I hold for too long, I'll give back all my gains, bro. That's why when I really had that change in my chart, like as far as like my capital, as far as me making more money, it was when I started scalping. That was just like, I don't know, man. Like just getting in and out, taking profits, like trading a little heavier, but not holding, and just getting in and out, playing the tops and getting out at the lows or whatever, and riding it down and taking profits on the wave. Like that's when all my profits, when I started to make all my real money, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And again, it goes back to like, I'm actually not trading that bad lately. It's just these black swan, the vapes, the SBETs, they keep getting me. So, but all good. I just want to go back private, but I'm not going to. I've seen so many people grow in our group, so I'm gonna keep it going for a little bit. Speaking of like even Colin, like he was a Ross Cameron follower too long, and mixed results, but he's been killing it going short.
Oh yeah,
Colin, if you're on, I want to see you in the comment. I know you're an old man, bro. Can't figure out how to leave comments in YouTube, but let me know if you're here. He's always joking about being a old man with technology. He's not though.
No, 4-figure days is not old man material.
That's what I'm saying. He said yeah, I'm like, bro, if you're trading, what you got all the hotkeys set up, bro, you ahead of me.
Oh, he uses hotkeys?
Yeah, I'm over here trading on my phone. I mean, you can have hotkeys on your phone, but it's kind of, honestly, I think it's kind of dumb. It's not as efficient. And I hope any of y'all that's trading mobile aren't using it, but for me, it's dumb. Like, it just not much of an advantage for me, because in TradeZero, you can already preset like your dollar amount or how many shares you want to enter. So as soon as I pull up a ticker, it's already got all that saved for me.
Right.
And this is my plug for TradeZero. If y'all don't have any broker, you should look into some of these short selling brokers. I like TradeZero, and I have a link in my description. But the point is, if you want to be a good short seller, you gotta have a short selling broker. Like, you can't be using. Some people get away with Thinkorswim, but if you're trying to short on like Webull, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, you're at a huge disadvantage. Scalping, what is the definition? And in and out? Yeah, Martin, that's actually a good question, because that's why I keep getting, people keep telling me I need to scalp more. And my definition, I thought I was, but I don't really know the definition. But yeah, it's just not holding. You see a pop, you get in, then you get out relatively quickly. Whenever it hits like a VWAP, moving average. But you don't have to, because Steven, the guy you were sharing some of his stuff with, I like how he trades, because he is scalping. He'll get out of some of his position pretty quick, but he'll still hold some. So if it falls, he's still like, taking profits on the way down too.
Yeah. So are you talking about the screenshots I was sharing?
Yeah.
With you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that dude is all his trades look like that. Sometimes he's on the downside of like when stocks go against him, but he gets out pretty fast. But yeah, just in and out. Dude's a beast, man. A beast.
Yeah. So I'm looking up the scalping definition for you, Martin, because I'm just curious what it actually. Because like Cheese Wizard just said, awesome name, by the way. There's a lot of different definitions of it, but basically not holding.
Yeah, it's just in and out. It's in and out. It's short-term holding. It's not intraday holding. You're not holding for an hour, 2 hours, or anything like that. You're usually in and out of a position probably within 15 to 30 minutes. What's the definition in and out at 10 cents each? Sometimes if the stock is low priced, sometimes my positions will only be like 30, 40% move, 20, 30, 40% move. Sometimes it'll be 60, sometimes it'll be 80. It just depends really it really depends on stock price, and it really depends on the price action. What is this? Steven, what is a bigger size according to your account? Sometimes, I was in, hold on, what was I in earlier? TYGO. I was in this I was 5K shares in this. So, it's not crazy heavy, but it's a pretty substantial size. You're talking about like a 10K position for, 10 minutes worth of move, because I was in here and I was out here. So, that's what is that? 25 cents. Yeah. 25 cents, almost 30 cents of move in a matter of, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 minutes.
I was able to close out some stuff. I think my computer's working a little bit better. Thank God. Appreciate all the likes, guys. And thank y'all for hopping on this morning. Sorry we didn't live stream yesterday. My account fell below 25K.
Oh, I don't, Golden Pin, I don't really look at this is not advice, so do not do this. But I don't really look at percentage of what I'm risking. I think my max risk, besides when I get absolutely torn up on a short squeeze. Colin said he's in here this morning. Hello.
Let's go.
My max risk tolerance per trade is probably about, I don't know, like account wise, it's probably like 5K, maybe 3K, but that's not even 1% of my account though. So it's like, really, I mean, I'm working with a substantially big sized account, but I also use leverage, so don't do that. And it's really, that's why when it comes to discretion, like as far as my trading style, everything about what I do is discretionary. Like if I had to sit down and like, that's what I use ChatGPT for. If I had to sit down and come up with parameters, that's what I do. But as far as like 5-10% of the account, I've used 5%. I've used probably, I've been in multiple trades at one time and I've been green, but I've been using like some of my biggest days. I've been like 75K of my account has been used up in like trades. So, but I'm making like 5, 6, 7, 12K per trade. So, it really is like, I don't know. Well, once me and Justin got some things in the works on the back end when we move over to Discord, and it'll kind of force me to sit down and actually like make my trading plan like tangible to teach it to other people. But as far as right now, it's more so just discretionary. If I have super high conviction in a trade, I'm going to go super heavy. Now, not like exposing myself to like I'm not going to blow up my account or anything, but as far as like, my account's pretty big, so it'd be really hard to blow up. But I'm gonna go heavy depending on how the trade looks. Like right here, if we look at TYGO, right here, I got in about here. Well, probably right here. Took some profits, came back up, and I seen we were getting some weakness. So right on this red candle, I added, 3K worth of shares. And then, so it's literally just at my discretion.
And I know it's thanks for sharing that, Stephen, because I notice that's how I used to trade too. And again, maybe going back to why I wish I could go back private is because I think I'm trying to like follow rules that other people have created now, because that's used to be how I traded. I could care less about the percentage of my account because I keep mine small between 25 to 50K. And sometimes I'm taking a position and it's 25% of my account. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, is that ill-advised? Maybe. But that's how I like to trade. But if you tell somebody that they're just going to talk about how that's not the way to trade. And now you might could debate me since I've kind of been trading sideways for a little bit, but that's how I grew my account so fast. You know what I mean? Stephen, I was showing you that stat, how since June of last year, my account has grown 2,010%. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. In order for you to get results like that, you are going to have to leverage it a little bit more. If you want a 10%, if you want anything, impressive, you are probably going to have to leverage a little bit more. But is it safe to do that? That's debatable. But if you want Stephen type of results, you're not going to be able to leverage 1% of your account unless you have $1 million account.
Right. Well, no, and that's the thing too, is like you got to understand that I have, like, for everybody that's still learning what works for them, what best works for them, is I have figured out what works for me, and I've figured out when it works for me. And now that I've done that, I've just put pedal to the metal, So I push size because I have confidence in, and if it starts to do something that I don't like, I get out and then I readjust and then I get back in, depending on what the price is at, where the price is at, what the price action looks like, all this stuff. So it it might be something that I have to sit down and kind of go through and kind of put to paper. But I'll be right back, Justin.
And this is probably a good point to say none of this is financial advice. This is my disclaimer. Educational purposes only. It is, we do like to share how we do things, but you do have to realize that shorting small caps is very risky. And me and Steven have very high risk tolerance. So when it's good, it's good. Like I said, I've made some crazy returns, but whenever it hurts pretty bad. You can take some big losses. So that's the game we're in. But if you want real growth, sometimes you got to take risk. But like I was saying, this is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Zane, thanks for mentioning TradeZero. I was using Thinkorswim, and TradeZero is much better. Yeah, no, bro, that's why I pump it, like push it. Like, I'm being honest, like I do have an affiliate link for it, and I do get a little something for pushing it, but it doesn't cost you anymore. Actually, you get discounts if you use my link, but I'm never going to push anything I'm not using. So I actually use TradeZero every day, but glad you like it, Zane. Glad it works for you. Martin, I need to learn from you the transition to higher transactions and equity, but no rush. Yeah, don't rush it, Martin. But yeah, Steven is good for that. It kind of goes back to, what was it? I don't know if y'all saw that comment in the circle group, what I told Ian, like, if you can get in these positions like Steven's like, I mean, that's why he's on this live stream right now, is because I've seen his growth and how he's been able to scale so rapidly. It's hard for people to do that because once you get these larger position sizes, it flaws your judgment a little bit because you get nervous, you jump out quick. That's why I kind of trade my certain little price range, because I trust my judgment calls in those price range, where if you get too big too quick, it sometimes can flaw you where you're jumping out too quick or you're not trading the same way. And that's what's pretty incredible about Steven is like he joined the group, making hundreds of dollars, thousands, he would have like, I remember, bro, when you first came in, you were pushing the $1,000 gains and stuff for the day. And now you're making 25K days. And the rate at which you scaled is very impressive, because a lot of people, when they try to scale up, including myself, like when I get too big a position, I notice my judgment is flawed. I get out a little too quick, or I don't hold it the way I typically trade or whatever. So Martin, just slowly start. I'll give you the advice Steven even said to me and others, just start adding a few more shares, couple hundred shares, and see if you can still trade it the same way. If you start trading different, or you start jumping out too quick, or you're a little too uncomfortable, then you're probably a little too big.
Yeah, and to that point, that's also what I did. No, I'm not telling you guys that as advice that I haven't taken myself. When I was scaling up, If you guys notice my goal, my gains over the past few months, I was scaling, but I was scaling slowly at a time, but it was just consistent because my wins were so consistent. My wins and my green days were so consistent that I was scaling, and it looked like it was a lot at the time, like from 1 to 2 to 25 to 4 to 5 to 7 to 10, and now I'm kind of teetering around the 10 to 15K area, but that was all because of just adding a few extra 100 shares a week. I was doing it on a weekly basis. So by the end of the week, I was comfortable with the risk tolerance. And then I'm comfortable with the risk. And then next week, I'm doing it a little bit again and a little bit again and a little bit again. And so it wasn't like I went from only trading 1,000 shares to 10K shares or whatever, whatever drastic difference. But it's the extra, like I was telling Justin, is the little extra 200 to 300 shares or whatever in your trade. If you do it that way, it almost feels like it feels comfortable, right? It should feel, you shouldn't be like overly, you shouldn't be overly concerned about your size if you're only 200 or 300 shares extra in your position, depending on the stock price. And so just take it slow. Just take it slow. And everybody's risk tolerance is different. Mine is unique, right? But I also am very quick about if a stock is going against me, or it's not going the way that I want, or I don't like the price action, I will just get out. I don't even care if I missed a move, because I can always get back in.
Speaking of going against you, bro, are you still in REPL?
No.
Oh, good. It's getting a little pop again.
Yeah.
Thanks for heads up, Saber.
Yeah, I got out like, so I got in right here, took some here, and then I got out on the rest here because I held it too long because I was distracted. But
is this a no news pump?
That's a good question,
bro. These have, and going back, Colin, you're getting a lot of shout outs today. Me and him was having some interesting conversations, bro, because whenever I started the group, one of my favorite plays were the no news pumps, because bro, 100% of the time they would fade, like it's a no news pump. But lately, these no news pumps, bro, like after they pump about an hour, 30 minutes later, 2 hours later, news is dropping. So like somehow a lot of these plays recently, I don't know if it's insiders, I don't know if it's people leaking information, but some of these start pumping even before the news comes out. And that used to not be a thing like that. Once in a blue moon, maybe, but lately, again, like bring up SBET. That's the one that got me. Remember, it popped like 100% or something. It was a no news pop, and I got in it. And then it dropped the crypto news when it was really hot, and then it shot up like 500%, and I was in it. So these no news pops are making me they used to be my favorite play, but sometimes they drop news after they pump. It's weird. Have any of y'all noticed that lately?
Yeah, I have noticed that too.
But yeah, the market has changed so much, bro. Like these small caps are going back to what I was saying. I like the slow small cap season when everything fades. You're obviously good at the hot small cap season. I think I'm a little better at when it's slow, when there's not as many plays, but they fade a little harder. Because like even this move right here, this is a crazy move for a no news pump. And again, maybe there is news. I didn't see it, but
I didn't see it either.
Old Saber says there is investors. Oh, a class action lawsuit. Somehow that's bullish. Okay. Yeah, Golden Pin. You remember that SBET dropped the news on 8 a.m. candle? It was wild. Yeah, it was so wild. Lost 15K just like that. Boom. I still had a nice green month that month, but that hurt though. Look at REPL go. You thinking about playing it again or no?
Yeah.
What does the year to date looks like? Where is it headed? I'm pulling it up on my side.
We're touching some resistance right now.
What a weird play. So it's dropped. Okay. So this is like a dead cow. It almost looks like a dead cat bounce. So it's dropped so much, and now it's trying to recover. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna. probably not going to mess with this one until I see just like a parabolic candle. Oh, I see where it's at now. Okay, got it. So it is at resistance. This might not be a bad entry, honestly.
Yeah, I just got in.
Yeah, no, I see. I can see a little clearer now. I like these like this because you kind of have a defined risk. You can kind of know where to get out at.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking at your chart a little bit wrong, but I see where we're at now. So I got a pretty good entry, 699.
I got a feeling that we're going to drop from here.
So I'm gonna look back at the comments. Genric, this is, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. This is a really great stream. Thank you guys. Glad you quickly recovered your bad day with bait. I've been eliminated by the broker so many times and took so many attempts to get over 25K. Yeah, bro, it's these black swan events. That's the thing with shorting. And Steven's better at that than me, somehow avoiding those black swan events. Because most of y'all comment about consistency, and I can be consistent, but lately some of these big events have gotten me. But Steven, I'm glad you overslept, or I'm glad you didn't play that one, bro.
No, you're right. You said it right the first time. You glad I overslept. That's what happened. I overslept. If I wouldn't have overslept, I probably would have gotten it.
Bro, I wish I would have. Because the crazy thing was, you couldn't even get out of it because there's like a $10 spread on it. I don't want to give any of y'all PTSD that played it, but it was a tough one because in at 70, then all of a sudden it goes up to 200, bro. The spread is like $10. So whenever you're trying to exit when it's like that, like if your limit order is not close enough to where it's at, it won't even execute. So it like shot up to like 150. Then I tried to get out at 150. Then it was at 180. Then I tried to get out at 180. Then it dropped to 130. And then it was still too far from the limit and it wouldn't let you get out. It was crazy. Those are scary. There's a huge bid at 679, but it went away. Might be a little spoofing. 679, yeah.
So right here, this is what I like to see. So we got, for anybody that doesn't know I already started. I'm already in it. But for anybody that likes to play, so you got a high for all the new people that followed in. You got a higher high. You got a low. And then you get this low, this break of a low. And that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see right there. Now it could very well possibly get back up here and break this high. But it looks really good though.
That's a good point, Steven. Like there's a lot of things that I'm a little bit heavier in this one. For me, I'm at 1,200 shares. So, but that's why, because there's clear resistance and now it's showing a little bit of weakness here. So if it retests 7 again, I'm going to just probably add to the position, honestly. Are you adding on any of these candles going down? Or you?
If we break these two lows, yep, I'm at the add right now.
Nice.
and then I just took profits.
And the reason why I ask these questions is more, I knew you were, bro, but it's more so people can learn how you trade.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm always glad to kind of explain. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain because everything is a lot of what I do is just based off of experience, and so um for anybody that's like a new or newer or trying to figure out what works best for them, the best thing that literally just taught me was studying other people's charts, studying successful traders' charts, and just kind of like trying to dissect why they took those trades, especially in small caps, because it's pretty like most of small caps shorting is pretty form fitting, but as far as like if you have a Twitter or Instagram or whatever social media platform, trying to dissect how somebody trades or like what their ideas are, or even if you reach out to them, I've reached out to countless people just asking questions like what kind of float do you use, what's your entry criteria, not without like, especially if they're proprietary, like not trying to like get their business or anything, but yeah, just like making those connections, just talking to people, asking questions, doing the work that a lot of people don't want to do. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of successful traders just because I wanted to understand why they did what they did or what their system consisted of or things like that, not without them like giving their secrets or whatever. But that's a lot of how I found what worked best for me was trial and error, and then talking to other people and seeing what worked for them and kind of form fitting it to my own style.
And that's something we should do more when we launch, because I think we have a bunch of great shorts in our group. We should probably do, when we launch Discord here in August, bro, we should probably do a little bit more of those chart reviews like you're talking about, because I think you learn a lot from these live streams, but if you or others, me, kind of share our charts and kind of speak through what we saw through it, I think it would be very beneficial. So
for sure,
I might give you a task here when Discord launches, bro.
Absolutely.
So it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes till 8 o'clock news comes out. This would be a good. I just added. No, I didn't add. I thought it was at $7. So I got an entry at $6.99 if it gets up there. But at 8 o'clock, this would be a good time for some solid news to come out. There's still a little bit of tension away from REPL. It's wanting to stay bullish, but I still don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to break a new high here, but it would be nice for something to steal its attention away right now. And if y'all don't know, I trade a lot with time of day. So 8 o'clock, especially with the new news coming out, this is a good time to potentially steal some attention away from REPL if there's a good PR.
Yeah, today's been like really slow.
I know. 8 o'clock is when the majority of the news comes out. So, or the most. So 8 o'clock is the most, and then 7:30, 8:30, and 7 is usually not as many. So generate chart, review, indicator, entry points. Those would be really great and helpful. Yeah, for sure, bro. In August, this is going to start being my main focus. I do too much between my other little side hustles. So I'm going to start focusing more on trading, building the group, getting like people like Steven and others, successful traders, to participate too.
We might even have a mentorship in the works too, guys.
Yeah.
Which I think would be I think that's going to be dope. I think it's going to be really dope.
But yeah, we have a wait list sign up below for the Discord.
Yeah, how many people on the wait list now?
Only 3, but we've only had 1 live stream since then. So we already have
50 something
people in our group, plus
Stack.
Okay, we're getting some news now. The REPL, how it's kind of gotten its
AYRO.
attention kind of pulled away from it. These are the 8 o'clock, bro. Don't get too excited. Remember how it kind of freaks out?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
But go back to REPL if you don't mind. So it did still a little bit of attention. Okay, do your thing now, bro. I couldn't see.
No, you're good.
Anything running? So kind of going back what I was saying about the time of day. So REPL looks like some attention's getting pulled from it. I don't really know where it's going yet, but it's a good sign. Oh, BGLC getting a little bit of a pop. I want to see it up a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab my locates. Oh, it might already die. Let's see. What was its news? BGLC, biotech news. What? Oh my gosh, this is such a deep seek moment in precision oncology. Man, that's some clickbait right there, boy.
BGLC.
I'm in it. It's not a bad headline though, so I'm playing pretty light. But it's pulling attention away from REPL. Let's go.
Oh. Yep, right there. I knew it. You're still in it?
Yeah, I've scalped it a few times though.
Yeah, I'm in and I'm not in and out, but I'm taking partials and stuff. Ooh, REPL's looking really good.
That's what I love, bro. When something else steals
Hey.
attention.
Sorry, my cat's like trying to fucking claw he's trying to use my leg as a scratch post.
Again, I know y'all have heard me say this a few times, but me and Steven's obviously in BGLC, but just don't forget about the other plays, because a lot of times when plays like this are getting attention, going back to what I was saying about REPL, like I don't think I'm that great of a trader, but I focus on the little advantages. Like I'm a decent trader, but I try to find more holes in the market. So just don't forget whenever something like this pops, sometimes it'll steal attention away from other things that's previously popped. So take advantage of that, because the whole point is to be in stocks that's going down. It is fun to play the one raging like this one that me and Steven's playing, but sometimes the easy money are in the REPLs that's fading because they're getting their attention taken away from them.
Right.
And I think that's how I've made my career. Because like I said, I think I'm a decent trader, but I don't think I'm the best. But it's just finding little advantages like that will go a long ways. Because BGLC, I think it's going to fail here, but if it breaks a new high, I'm not going to force it. Phase 3 news just came out. IMNN. This one will probably pop, so now it might steal attention away from this one. So let's just see.
IMNN.
Mhm.
It's fucking no volume.
IMNN. We might be a little early. It's phase 3 news.
What was that? B1? B what? BG.
LC.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't. Ooh. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. You guys want to see how I trade?
Let's see it.
All right. So we're gonna wait for this to get a little lower. Back down here. Right here. We're gonna wait for it to drop a little bit more, and then we're gonna take partials.
It's crazy. IMNN didn't get announced his first patient dose in phase. Oh, it's just. Oh, there it goes. See,
It's spiking now.
yeah, we're a little early. I should have played that one long. I knew it would spike at some point. Jeez.
Man. Oh, it's already dead.
Yeah. But
no, it's not.
BGLC is starting to die off a little bit too. Go back to your BGLC. I think it's about getting to that area where you might want to take prop. Oh, it did break below it, but it bounced back. Yeah.
So on IMNN, we have resistance in the. We got resistance in the 9s and the 12s. Okay.
IMNN.
There it goes. Man, I wish I'd have taken a long position on that one. The market was slow to react to it.
So I'm gonna trim a little bit on BGLC because I miss my profit taking, but I don't want to pitter patter, and I'm not in profit anymore, but it's fun. I'm not really tripping. IMNN.
Yeah, I'm not messing with IMN. I think it's going to steal attention away from BGLC if it can hold.
I think BGLC is gone.
Going as in what?
Going down.
Yeah, same. I keep adding when it gets close to 7. I personally want to see IMNN stay bullish, but it's starting to drop a little bit. Because if IMNN decides to rip, it's going to take the attention away from BGLC. REPL is not fading as clean as I was hoping, but it did get some of its attention taken away. I do like those wicks though. Look at those wicks. Like
each BGLC.
Yeah, and the one you got pulled up. So those 3 wicks above 705,
yeah,
they're shorter and shorter and shorter. So that's what I like to see. Could it still break above it? Absolutely, but that is a nice little.
Yeah, but if anything, we come up, and then come right back down.
Yeah, I'm adding at 7, so let's see.
I made a killing on IMNN.
Nice. So you played it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm all out of it now.
Of what? I am in. No, it's
Yeah.
hard for me to say for some reason.
I don't like the price action on this. Might get out on BGLC.
It wants to be bullish, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting out. I took some profits on it. But, ooh, wait. So I want to see how we react to this level right here. In between these two. There we go.
I was adding, bro. I'm in heavy.
Good shit.
I was gonna cut if it broke a new high, but I was adding the 730s. Let's go.
I got back in. So guys, right when we get down to this level right here, in between, so we'll say right here, we get in between these two lines, that's when I'm going to start trimming. Uh-oh. It's a good sign. There we go. Now trim. See how we react to this zone right here. Alexandru said, yes, if mentoring is available, I am in.
Let's go. Yeah. We see how much value we've already, like the group, not necessarily me. I don't want to say me. The group has added so much value. You wouldn't believe how many people's reached out to me and Steven was like thanking us for joining the group and learning and stuff. So we want to potentially do some mentoring stuff. Me and Steven tag team it in the future.
I trimmed a little bit again, guys, right here in this area, right on the bottom wick of this candle.
Same. I'm out of most of my position now because I just think it might bounce back here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out about 60% of what my position was. Now, here's the thing, guys. If we break through this level, then we have a really good chance. My next profit is probably going to be, I might trim right here and then probably trim right here. But I really don't have a lot left, so it's not really a big deal. If I just take profits all the way when we get to this little section right here. But it's looking like we're going to bounce. If we stay above this line, if we close above this line, I'm probably going to get all out. Matter of fact, I'm just going to get all out right now because it's not looking good.
Yeah, I just think it's going to bounce at least one more time.
And that is how you scout.
Mm-hmm.
I got to use the bathroom real quick, bro. I'll be right back. Oh, nice call on the bounce, bro.
I don't have control of the screen right now, but REPL fading a little bit. That's kind of my main play right now. I want to see how hard it fades here, but it could potentially bounce as well. So I'm having an internal battle. Do I take profits here or do I wait for it to fall? Because it looks like it's respecting, what is that, the 50? It looks like it's wanting to bounce a little bit off the 50. REPL. Again, sorry I can't show the screen right now, but I'm completely out of BGLC. If it gets back up to 730s, 740s, I'll add to it to make it prove it can break a new high. But pull up if you get a chance, bro. Pull up REPL up at the top. You have a tab for it. Kind of talk through where I'm at with it. So I went ahead and took most of my profit here. That's a 50, right? Ooh, but it's starting to break below it. So I probably should have kept it. So I thought it was going to bounce here. Okay, you can go back to wherever you want, bro. I just wanted to show them what I was talking about.
No, you're good. Look what I did.
You played IMNN, didn't you?
Yep, got in right here.
Bro. Sniper.
And trimmed all the way down to about right here. These are my favorites.
Dude, I did a back test on this too. Like, I'm not even kidding. Whenever you get these 1 minute candles that pop like that, I did a back test with 100% stop loss, bro. That's huge. That's a big stop loss.
Yeah.
It's consistently profitable even with 100% stop loss, because after it makes a parabolic move like that, you get that notification. Rarely does it add another parabolic where it goes up another 100%. It might go up another 20, 30, 50, but it usually eventually fades. So to your point, whenever it makes that parabolic move up like that, normally it does correct at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it goes back up, it's going to correct some because people like us are waiting. People are trying to take profits. So
yeah, I've always noticed that, like,
but if it's a slow grind up, I just want to be clear. Some of y'all, I notice in the group, y'all enter on a slow grind up. Like, be careful with those, because slow grind ups are different than a parabolic 20, 30, 40% move.
This is what actually, let's go to IMN. This right here, this crazy, like, super high, let's see. This was 56%, $4 in less than 2 minutes because the candle closed down here. This almost always, when you have a super high, super sharp punch like that, almost always there's going to be some kind of stop right here. There's going to be some, like, selling pressure, and then you're always going to see something like this. And that's why I feel like with scalping it works so well, is because if I'm trying to get in up here where there's all this selling pressure, but it's still a green candle, and then the next candle is red, that leaves so much room to profit take. And then once you start seeing some, like, I started profit taking, like, right here, like right here, right here, all of that it here's the thing. Trading is such a psychological job that if you profit take on the way down instead of holding because you want a bigger position or you want a bigger profit margin after the trade, if you profit take on the way down, psychologically, that's going to be so much better for you as a trader, because now
BGLC.
There you go. What was it?
BGLC.
Oh,
look at the screen.
Oh, yeah. Bullish.
Let's see. Oh, it touched it. But yeah, for me, that's why PANW. What is that?
I'm not interested. I don't know how to play these. I saw the comment, but
Oh no!
if I enter a
What
short,
is this? What is this? A large cap? That would have been a good.
yeah, it's a $130 billion stock. Like, I don't know how to, I don't know how to trade those.
Dude, I met a short seller one time. He was this Vietnamese guy. He started out trading small caps, and one of his favorite things to trade was Nvidia, bro. He was a short seller on Nvidia. Fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Yeah, I never understood the edge of trading large caps.
There's definitely an edge, but just stick with what you know. If you're good at it, then do it. But like, I'm aware that I don't have much of an edge with it, so I don't do it a lot unless it's like a first red day type of situation or. But yeah, no, I don't have an edge with it. But there's people that do have edges with large caps. So I just like large caps don't move as generously as these small caps do.
Right.
I mean, if you get into options, obviously, then you can take advantage of big moves, but or small moves, but make big money. But I wasn't very good at options either. I'm better at selling options. I'm on the other side. I do that with my will strategy.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it much because it's just like passive. Like it's not fun to talk about. Maybe one day. The excitement's in the shorting small caps for sure.
100%.
I got some entries if it wants to test 8 again.
So we got. Oh.
Okay, I just entered at the retest, but I'm gonna keep my stop loss tight. If it breaks a new high, I'm getting out.
What's your entry?
I got in at 795 and 829, so it's about 815.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm taking some profit here. Not much, but this thing is looking bullish. So, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, it could break a new high. So, I definitely scalped this one. Just took a quick profit. And I'm gonna take a little more here, honestly.
Are you in heavy? Heavier?
1,000 shares. So, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
1,000 shares usually isn't, but now that it's trading at $8, it's a good 8K position. So,
I love that I'm being a bad influence on you.
dude, I don't know what influence you're being, but I think it's only positive, bro.
That's something only somebody that didn't know what a bad influence would say.
And I went ahead and took the rest of it here. I probably should have waited for it to drop to about 7, but I'm
Saber, that resistance at sorry, Justin. That resistance at 825 is like is this little line right here was where it touched the first time, and then we got this one. So I've kind of even more confirmation. I think I should get out here probably in the next. I want to see if we drop and touch this low again.
Yeah, I'm playing it again if it gets back up to that 8 level. But again, this is looking bullish, guys. So, and statistically, my entries after 839 aren't as successful, because if they stay bullish after 830, just stats show for me that they I don't have as high of a win rate with my entries, because they usually stay bullish. But if it gets back to the 840, 830 range, I'm gonna enter again. I like making them prove that it's going to break a new high, especially if there's solid resistance there, you know. And sometimes they do prove it. You just got to get out quick, you know.
So you're out right now?
Yeah, I took all my profit on it.
Good shit.
And I wish I would have held REPL a little bit longer. I thought it was going to bounce at that 50.
So did I. I got out over here.
But it's got the tension got pulled away from it. Like, look at what's happening with BGLs. See, everybody's looking at this stock right now. But yeah, I have an entry 300 shares at 819, 500 shares at 829. So if it gets up there, I'll play it some more. There should be some 8:30 news here in 3 minutes, so see if anything else runs.
Yeah, you're right, Saber. Volume does say it can go higher. But
teach me, where do y'all see? How do y'all see that?
So, I mean, what I see.
Just explain what you see, because I don't use
right
volume
here
as an indicator as much.
What I see is we have. This is what I'm saying. So we have volume right here. We got volume right here. Oh shit! Sorry. What I see is we have higher lows and lower highs. So what I'm expecting is when we hit this resistance, and the volume could. This is what I think Saber's talking about. The volume, we hit this resistance, and the volume is going to influx up. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's what he's talking about.
That makes sense. I just saying.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I broke down volume to the group that one Sunday or whatever, but I'm going to be honest. I haven't been focusing on volume at all, bro, because it hasn't really catered to what I've been doing the last month.
No, bro. And again, a lot of people use volume, so I'm not throwing shade at it, but this isn't telling me much. This is telling me that it's going to go down to me. Like it looks like the volume's fading.
It does look like the volume's fading.
And now it's dropping.
Oh, wow.
I should have held, but that's all right. Let's see if any 8:30 news. So I do like that candle. So if it bounces back up to like 783, 8, I might add even before that level, because it might not even make it back up to that 824.
I mean, right there would be a perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm in it. Light, but I'm in it. 760. Especially, and now I just pray that some good news comes out that steals attention completely away.
Oh, no worries, Saber, dude. It's all good. He said, "My bad. I expected a break of 840."
Oh, dude, you're good. You're good,
Well,
bro.
the reason why I wasn't super confident about it breaking 840 was because of how strong this daily resistance was, or this, yeah. So, I mean, we could have broke 840 and we could have touched up here. I mean, we still could do that.
IXHL. IXHL.
I'm getting rid of REPO. IXHL. Oh, and it's a low price stock.
What's the news on this one? I wonder. I'm in it, but I didn't get filled like I wanted to. You like the lower price ones better, Steven?
Yeah. What's your entry?
Already out. I'm waiting to enter again. So I'm saying, y'all telling me I need to learn how to scout. That's what I do.
There you go.
I got it at 165, got out at 150.
My entry is 154. Really bad entry, but it's fine.
And now I'm covering my BGLC because, as we can see, attention is getting pulled from it.
There we go.
Dang, I was hoping it would pop back up. My next entry was 159. Dang it. Huge ask. Oh my gosh, it's going down. Massive ask. Yeah. Jesus. That was like $1 million ask. I'm not surprised it couldn't bust through that.
How you looking on the day, bro?
I'm playing. Besides that one position, I'm playing light. I'm up 2K, and I'm happy with that.
Oh, that's good, bro. Not a lot of risk involved. You're killing it.
Were you at $1 million?
No, let's see.
I'm actually glad I trade probably a little bit lighter because it's probably a little bit more relatable. Like, it's cool to see you know what I mean? Like, that's where you can get at crazy insane days, but probably my what I'm trading is probably a little bit more.
Well, so let's see, how do you know that there is gonna have any news? Tristy Twist. So you can look on. So Justin he uses Stock Titans. So I'm just gonna kind of bust you off. He uses Stock Titans, and he also has trade ideas. So whenever news drops for PRs at certain times in the morning during pre-market, he gets notifications. I'm gonna look into stock edge to trade. Sorry. And because I know they have really good news and they have other amenities with their platform that's really good. 500K ass, no way. Also, too, I wanted to just for transparency reasons, I want to let everybody know that probably starting next month, I'm gonna be. I just started my business, the LLC side of trading. So I'm going to be focused on building a small account. So I won't be trading as heavy. I'm probably not even going to touch my personal account for a while moving forward. So I'm going to start the account small and build it up, and we'll see what happens.
And to answer your question, Stephen did a good job, but Tristy Twist, how do you know there's going to have news? So again, like I said, I don't even think I'm that phenomenal of a trader. I just kind of find the edge where I can. So I know at 8 and 8:30, there is going to be PRs dropped. And at 8 and 8:30, there's a high chance that attention will get pulled away from the current runner. If the current runner is breaking new highs, no, it might not get attention away from it. But if it's trading sideways or exactly what BGLC was doing, there's a good chance that news will come out. And I know how these long small caps think, and not throwing shade, but like they're on to the next they're on to the next momentum play. So a lot of people that are trading these longs have small accounts. They only have so much money, and they can't trade 100 tickers at once, and it's ill-advised to trade, multiple tickers at once. So a lot of times when some new news comes out and something pumps, there's a lot more selling pressure on the previous pumps. So again, it's just about finding an edge. So I don't mind going a little bit heavier, like at 759, 758 on a stock that's trading like BGLC, because I think there's a good chance a ticker like IXHL will appear and start stealing attention. Hopefully that makes sense. Like Steven, he can trade whatever, he's a beast, but I kind of got to find like my edges, and that's my edge. Hoping that I can.
I've noticed. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
No,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, that's
no, I was just gonna say that I found that my edge works best when there's no news. News really isn't even a part of my edge. I've done the numbers and I've used ChatGPT and I've broken all this stuff down. And my favorite thing is low to micro cap stocks. I'm talking like 10, like 1 to 10, maybe 1 to 20 million float, with no news to fluff news, some real BS, and that's where I thrive. Stuff like IXHL. IXHL is a perfect example. I don't even know what the float is on this thing, but let's see.
I think we answered his question.
Yeah. Yeah, the free float is 20 million. So like that's well within my range, right? And there wasn't really any news. So it's Justin pays more attention to news than I do. You should, if you want to ask about news, you need to talk to Martin.
Yeah, I use news as like more of a I like news coming out because it's a distraction.
Oh, yeah. For sure. It's almost part of your edge, bro.
It is 100% my edge. Like I said, I don't think I'm that great of a trader. I'm just good at finding edges, and just something that works in my favor. I used to be a better trader, but now whenever I get back up to Steven, you're one of the few people that knows how much I made on my personal account. I can't flex it though, because I closed that account, never thinking I'd be public. But I used to pride myself being a pretty good trader, but lately I've been trading a little rough. But
don't worry, bro. We're getting you on this scalping shit, and we're gonna make sure you're gonna break a mill before next year.
The problem is I made so much so quick, and now these black swan events keep happening, but I'll try to avoid these going forward. But I'm feeling good today. This is where I like to be. A couple grand on the day. That's how I built my account. Again, I don't like talking about my personal accounts because I can't prove it. So like I said, you're one of the only few that knows about it. But even with Bear Wall Street, if you look at Kinfo, how I built it, it's been 2K. I got to 200K on that account, just a bunch of 2K, 3K, 4K days. You know what I mean? You do it enough, it'll add up. It'll add up. Or you could be like Steven and just make 6-figure weeks. That always helps too.
No, that hasn't happened yet. Don't listen to him. That hasn't happened.
I thought you did. What, week before last? I thought you had a 6-figure week.
No,
it was close.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think it was close. Let me look in the circle real quick.
Oh yeah, it was 70. It was in the 70s.
70. It was 73, I think.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, because what was the post? It was like Alex. It was like per Alex request, because he was like, you got to show us the. It was before I went on vacation.
Yeah, and it goes back to a few of these Black Swan events have gotten me the last couple months. So again, if I make 2 to 4K consistently, and then a Black Swan gets me and I lose 15, 20, whatever, it does hurt. It does
Damn,
hurt.
I got out of IXHL. I should have held.
Yeah, I'm out too, but I can live with it.
It was $73,392.75.
Solid week, bro. Solid week.
That was just because I had that one day that was like 25K or whatever.
Raven, I don't know if you're on, bro, but you've been pumping out for a little bit. You were pumping out some crazy numbers too.
Yeah, he killed me, bro. He had 28K in one day. I was like, what the hell?
Raven, yeah, no, we got some beasts in the group now, and I love it because I've seen so many of y'all come in, a little bit smaller days, and then y'all are just pumping it out. So that's why I still have the group, because it's not because my trading has improved. It definitely hasn't improved, but I like seeing everybody else. CJ's had some crazy days too. Just some good stuff. Raven's a sleeper. I don't talk about you a lot, Raven, but man, you that 1 week, and still consistently, but that 1 week, bro, you were pumping out crazy numbers, bro. Scotty Pippen, is there a reason y'all prefer pre-market? Is it based on when those PRs come out? Yeah, basically, there's just more, what's the word I'm looking for? Volatility. And when you're shorting like we do, volatility is your friend. So again, talking about Black Swan events, it's June, I started out negative 33K and I was able to will it back to green, and I did it all during intraday. So it matters, just you can make money shorting, pre-market, after hours, intraday, but the rules change. And I don't know if you're in my group, but I kind of have like a time of day breakdown. So you trade a little bit different based on if it's 4 o'clock, if it's 7 o'clock, if it's 9:30, after hours. So, you can make money whenever, but Steven trades better, or Steven trades pre-market a lot. And I wanted to get back to pre-market because, again, on my personal account, that's how I grew. It was in pre-market because I had a full-time job. And I think it's more relatable to a lot of y'all than, most of y'all are not trading full-time. So if y'all can sneak in a few trades pre-market, and that's when Steven's good, that's when I'm good. So
Scotty said, how do I join the group? We actually just closed membership signups for the group, but
there's a Discord wait list though.
Yeah, we're gonna drop a Discord here in a few weeks.
It's in the description. Yeah. If you want to join in, you can just add your name. I'll email.
It's a really good group. It's a really good group, man. Really good group. I don't know a little bit, but he said boo.
Well, you know why I closed it? Because everybody and their mama in my group were complaining about how they hate the circle group. They wanted Discord. So now
don't do that. Nobody said that.
Y'all want that y'all want that gamer, y'all want all the people sliding into your DMs trying to scam you. Y'all like that Discord stuff.
I'm fucking weak.
I like the circle encrypted where nobody can get in.
Yeah. That was funny.
No, I'm just kidding.
Brandon said, Steven, are you on Kinfo? No, I'm not. No, and I don't plan to be on Kinfo for a little while. So,
bro, I want to come off of it again. I want to go back private.
But Brandon, to speak about that a little bit, I I can't actually connect to Kinfo because I use an offshore broker. No, actually, I think I can, but I'm just not in the business of trying to put my business on out there in the public. I respect Justin for it because Justin is him being public is the reason why I joined the group. It's the reason I found him. I will eventually go public on Kinfo with my business broker account because I just started the business side of trading the LLC and doing all that for the tax purposes. Me and Justin got some things going on the background for that, but for me personally, I just haven't done it just because I want to do some other things before I go public, because I know once I go public, then it's gonna be a game changer. And using Justin as an example, he was private and then he went public, and it totally like
Jack me up.
It took his, him having the group and things like that. It took his focus away from just trading. He's got a lot of things going on outside of trading, not to like put his business out there or anything, but he's trying to run a group and he's got other business ventures that he's dealing with, and he's trying to trade and be legit on that end. So, and I'm not really ready for that. So, when I do go public, I'll let you guys know.
It's a good way to put it. Yeah, Steven, he just got his entity created not too long ago, but I don't blame you, bro. Like, again, I sometimes miss being private, but I like what we've created. If I haven't seen so much growth in our group, I would just go back private. But between my wife hyping me up about, nah, bro, you got something good, and seeing everybody else grow, I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, I definitely traded better when I was private. And I don't know if I can blame it entirely on that, but as soon as I had that Kinfo interview, bro, it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I made that 200 plus in 6 months, and then I've kind of been trading. I mean, I'm higher than I was at the Kinfo interview. Like I got up to like 230, and then it kind of that last trade that kind of blew up my account, hurt me. But I don't blame you for being private, bro. I honestly wonder if I should be on Kinfo anymore.
Now here's the thing, Brandon. Once I start teaching and like offering services and like mentorship and one-on-one calls and things like that, then most likely I will probably go public for that, just because I want people to know
you're legit.
Yeah. I want people to do, and even if the account is small, like say I'm, because I'm going to start the account pretty small and build it, but the people that know me from the group know that, they've been with me for a while, so they know that I'm pretty solid. But for not, I don't want to say outsiders, but people that are new to the group, just for transparency reasons and just so they know that I'm legit and there's a track record, things like that. But yeah, I think it would be cool to see too. Are you guys only shorting Tristy Twist? Yes, we are only shorting small caps.
99.5% of the time, yeah.
I haven't taken a long in months. Saber BGLC might retest highs.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I got an entry at 795, 819, and 829 waiting. I'm hoping it gets there, but I think it's not going to. But again, going back to statistics, when my entries after 830 are not as beautiful, because if they stay bullish up at this point, there's a tendency that they stay bullish just based on statistics. But I'm going to play it. But I'm going to have a tight stop if it breaks a new high. But it's a nice retest. I have a hard time turning down retests. That's like my bread and butter. Besides the regular pops, I love a good retest of highs.
Oh.
Now I'm in it. Okay. My next entry is 819, and then the next one's 829. And And then if it breaks a new high, your boy's cutting.
Scotty, I'm on the wait list. I'm just starting out, so I'm a sponge right now, and I like y'all's style. Yeah, dude, we're glad to help. We Justin's got a pretty unique style, especially with everything that he encompasses in his trading, and I'm just a degenerate. So, uh, yeah, we're glad to help, man. Glad. We're pretty, I think between the both of us, we have about 10 years of experience, a little bit under 10 years of experience. So, anything that we can give to help benefit somebody or cut their learning curve in half, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, the first couple of years, it took me about 2 years before I was profitable, and that seems to be a common theme in the industry, to be honest. And in the last 3 years, positive P&Ls, and the last 2 years have all been shorting. The last 3 years, I was able to, 2023, beginning of the year, I was able to play some small cap pumps long, but I don't talk about that much because it was just kind of what you were saying, Stephen, just degenerate. You know, Zip Trader, that guy on YouTube. Well, he used to pump some stuff, and then he would release it earlier. He would release it to the group, his little Discord first, before he'd pump it, before he released a video about it. So he quit doing that. I think he got in trouble for it, actually. And I made a decent amount of money with him doing that sketchy crap in 2023. And then that died. And then I got into shorting, and I haven't looked back. Like, shorting is where my edge is for sure. So 2023, 2024, and this year I'm profitable. So I'm not going to pretend like I've been profitable for all 5 years, 2.5 years. I know people like to throw shade at people if they're only profitable a couple years, but man, I have made a killing in these last couple years though. So I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, and here's the thing that it's so easy to find your edge, and I'm not saying that trading is easy, because it's not easy, but this is all relative to my experience, because I've been in every market. I've tried everything, and I've tried pretty much every trading style. Not all of them, but the main ones, right? But finding edge in small cap shorts is so easy. It's genuinely so easy. It's so easy once you find things to look for, and you find things to get that you're comfortable with, that fit your personality, and then you manage your risk. Risk is the most important thing. This is for everybody that's paying attention, new guys, old guys, everybody. Risk is the most important thing. Risk is the most important thing, because you can have a bad trade, but if your risk is on point, it doesn't even matter. You can get back in the trade. You can cut it and get back in, So, like, edge is not that hard to find in small caps, but risk and market experience, I would say, is like where you're just gonna have to, like, take those L's and get skin in the game and figure out what works and what doesn't, and then over time you'll be fine. Because there's people that don't. I know people in the futures market that have been trading for 2, 3, 4 years that still aren't profitable, and it took Justin 2 years to be profitable. It took me 3 years to be profitable. So yeah.
And Scotty, I need to cut that time in half. Well, that's when we created the group. Like, I share everything I've learned the hard way. I lost 50K before I was profitable, bro. And it wasn't all at once, but just like, yeah, that's the exact reason why I created this group, is to share I was bad about not copying other people. I wanted to kind of pave my own path. And I learned in real estate and business and trading, that is not you can succeed that way, but why not, see what others are doing and then replicate it, or switch it up, make it your style, learn from others, because I'm bad about trying to learn on my own. And that's the whole point why we created this group. So you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to lose 50K before you're profitable, BGLC is breaking new highs. It kind of goes back to my theory. Like, I shouldn't even have been playing it at this time. So I'm going to get out.
Yeah, I just lost 2K on it.
Yeah, bro. Going back to where my edge is, it's not after 8:30. So if they get bullish at this time frame, they usually stay bullish. So
yeah, good call. BGLC. You called that earlier. Saber. Good call.
the Saber be making some calls every now and then.
Scotty, you want to know something that's gonna cut your time in half while you wait for the Discord? Go to Justin's YouTube channel and watch his live streams, even the ones where he loses. All of them. We'll literally watch them all, because the best thing for you as a new trader is going to be to watch how a successful trader trades. And Justin is very good about real-time commentary, talking about his thoughts and what he sees and what his entries look like and why he's getting in and why he's getting out. He's very good at being transparent on all facets of trading, like in real time, like while it's actually happening. So the best thing for you to do would be to do that. That is, while you wait for the Discord, that is going to be the fastest. That's going to cut your time in half. His YouTube channel is the Bear of Wall Street. It's literally the channel you guys are on right now. So go to all his live streams. He's even got videos where he's done recaps on trades, things like that. So just go watch all those videos, every single one. You got free time since you just quit your job or whatever, like, do that. It's going to be the best thing for you.
Appreciate it, Steven. No, I agree. And honestly, especially the ones in the last couple of weeks too, where Steven, because you get two, Steven's only started live streaming with me the last couple of weeks. So you get two different successful traders' views. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I lost all my gains on BTLC. Dang, golden pin. Yeah, no. Try to give a disclaimer. There's a good chance that these, after 8:30, if it breaks new highs, it's going to keep going. I lost a little bit too, but I was in a little bit smaller because I knew there's a chance it was going to rip.
I have a feeling we're going to go to 880s. We could possibly.
Yeah, this thing is looking bullish.
Yeah.
It's crazy. REPL still holding its gains relatively well too. For a no news pump, it's pretty impressive. Well, it did have news. That's right. It was questionable news, but it was news.
Saber says it's going to fail here. Yeah, I didn't. My bad, Tristy Toast. I didn't mean to be like all matter of fact on you. Yeah, this is his YouTube channel. This isn't mine.
Yeah,
this is his.
We just created it a couple months ago, so it's fresh, but there's still a couple months of data to look at, or streams.
Yeah, Scotty, do that, man, for real. Do that. That's gonna be it'll be a good starter to get you acclimated with certain things. It'll make it easier for you to transition when you get over to the group.
So 8.
Saber said it wasn't I wasn't saying it. It was a question. So here's the thing. So 883 is the next level. I think we could fail from here.
See if there's any 9 o'clock PRs that came out. Does your broker always have shares to short? Majority of the time, yeah. No, it very rare they do not have shares to short, but it is a supply and demand. So if it's a low float stock that's been pumping for an hour or two and a lot of people are in it, there could be a chance you can't get shares. And if you do get shares, they could be pricey. So TradeZero is one of the best at
XBIO.
At that, but you still can. I'm not going to lie to you and say like I never run into a situation where I can't.
What was that alert, bro?
XBIO.
Oh.
It's already failing though. I couldn't get in it.
Damn. It's looking like we're going to fail here, Saber.
On what? BGL or was it BGLC?
Yeah, BGLC. Yeah. Shit, you got a good entry.
What's his entry?
860. I'll be right back.
REPL is a little pop right here.
Anybody want to know what my bread and butter is? It's right here. If I would have got in XBIO, this is my favorite type of stock. It's fine though.
I'm back in REPL.
Oh, you got back in it?
Yeah, it had a little pop.
Saber, there you go. BGLC is dropping. Well, I entered because after breaking, I did not see any volume, so I shorted. Good call.
Yeah, that's honestly, Saber. Like I said, I throw shade at volume because people talk about it like it's a religion, but that is a good way to use it. Yeah, once you see a breakout, and if you don't see the volume, that's about the only way I use it, honestly. But again, there's something to the volume. It doesn't, kind of what you said, Stephen, it doesn't really affect my edge too much.
No, but if you use it like that, it's definitely an edge.
Totally.
Saber, I think we get the 760s, brother. Let me pull it up. BGCL. What? Oh, BGLC.
Oh, that was a nice rejection. Ooh.
We'll call it right. We'll call it right here, Saber. Call it right here. You don't think it touches that? I think it does.
What the yellow line, is that VWAP?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, my screen is like cluttered with lines. I was like, what is he talking about? There's like 7 lines on it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to that level you said, and VWAP might not be a bad. Like I said, I don't really trade long, but the way that the VWAP's going to align with that other, that level right there, there's a good chance it could bounce right there.
So right here, I love how you're talking about VWAP too, because right here at this yellow line, you got support, and you have resistance.
So there's a good chance it could bounce right there.
Yeah, if we break past, we're cutting past the, well, which one is that? 50 EMA. No, 20. It's a 20 EMA. I can tell by watching volume if a ticker has potential to go up or not. I'm not 100% right, but it's a good indicator. Very good indicator.
Use it. If it helps your edge, use it, bro.
I'll be right back, bro. SUPX.
It's only up 22%.
It's a little too high price for me. I mean, maybe. Let's look at the daily.
I mean, it's raging right now.
Oh,
it's in no man's land. That's dangerous. That's even more dangerous. Listen, there's probably a play there, but I'm trying to, me personally, I'm trying to avoid these because I guarantee that the float is tiny on this. Let me see what it is. And I'm not the type that like avoids low floats completely, but you just got to be aware if a low float goes against you, you're not going to have a good opportunity to get out sometimes. Man, REPL is testing that $7 level. I am adding. I don't know if that's a smart move, but I'm adding. But like I was saying, pretty light though, because my success with entries after 8:30, 9 o'clock, they just go down. Because if they stay bullish up until this point, a lot of times they'll stay bullish.
I feel that.
And that's just data. My data says that. So based on how I trade.
Saber says 13 million float. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, 13's good.
Oh, Cheese said that.
Yeah, 13 million's good. I didn't even check.
Well, I got I got in at 24. That was a really good entry. I got in at 22, and out here, red high candle and will fail 100%.
100%, bro. You more confident than I am. Well, I'll never say 100%.
Volume's like super dead now, though.
If you trade small caps long enough, you'll 100% gonna fall out of your vocabulary. You're probably right on this one, but don't ever be too confident. All it takes is one Discord group to come in and pump this, and this thing is at $50. So that's the ones that usually gets me.
How's REPL? Did you get out?
No, I'm riding it. I took a little at 680, but I'm still in most of my shares. High red volume and will fail 100%, and it has NVIDIA news. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely not touching Super X if it has NVIDIA news. Go on. Ain't touching that one. Again, and here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't make money on some of these plays. Like SPUPX, there's probably a lot of shorts that'll make money on it, including you, Saber, and I'm happy about that. But it's all just about like good entries and taking smart decisions. You know what I mean? So if SUPX fits your criteria, then play it, but it doesn't fit mine. I did. Then no short, thanks NVDA. I did not see anything. Bro, you already made money on it though, so you good, Saber. You got in at 24. You did your job. I'm at a REPL. I was hoping it would fail a little bit cleaner.
Yeah. Only thing I'm in right now is SUPX.
Uh-oh, it met Steven's criteria though. Let's see what you do with it. What's your entry?
22.
Not bad.
No, it's all right.
It's respecting that 22 level, but I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks above it.
It just did.
Oh, dang. BGLC's pumping again. This is one I'm interested. Oh my gosh. I think it just broke a new high.
It did. Yep. And it touched that resistance I was talking about. It's looking really bullish. I'm going to stay away from this. I just lost a little bit on it again, so.
Same, bro. Same. I'll probably be, I don't think I'll play market open, so I'll probably be wrapping up soon.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get off too because I'm going to probably lay down. I got a few things I got to do today, but I want to get a nap in before I do it.
Saber, the company has 0.4 months of cash left based on quarterly cash burn. Oh yeah, that's a trash company. So that would be a good one to look into to see the probability of dilution after news like that. They'll be looking for an offering at some point if they have 0.4 months of cash left. So Ross is buying no short for now. He lost. Bro, my goal is not have a live stream without bringing up Ross. I'm just trolling Saber. Yeah. So, dang, Ross been losing lately.
It's because he goes too heavy.
Thing about Ross, when he wins, sometimes he's got some massive wins though.
For sure.
So that's how it is with longing. Like, you know what I mean? Like your win percentage is not what I think it can be with shorting, but if you catch a parabolic, you can make some good money.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. I'm not seeing much, to be honest. So
Get off.
yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up here. But as usual, thank y'all for hopping on. If you want to join the waitlist on the Discord, it's in the description. And I have some other affiliate links there. It's all the things I use. So if y'all are interested, look into it. And Steven, thanks for hopping on, bro. Always enjoy your insight.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate y'all, and see y'all next time.